Hello guys, in this lecture we will learn about software design methods in software engineering 2. Software design methods in a software development process. The software design methodology (SDM) refers to a specific set of procedures used to manage and control the SDLC software development lifecycle. Next, software design methods includes the choice of SDM primarily depends upon several factors, namely the type of software such as stand-alone or distributed and networked, etc. Next is the scope of development project, such as revamp of existing system or new system, the number of modules involved, underlying complexity of coding, etc. Number 3 is the resources constraints such as time, money, expertise. Next is systematic approaches to developing a software design. Number 1 is structured, such as function oriented. Number 2 is object oriented. Number 3 is data oriented, such as data structure centered. Number 4 is component based. Next, structure methods. Structure methods process functions are identified. Object oriented. Object oriented develop an object model of a system. Data oriented entities are determined for each subsystems. Then entity interrelationships are examined to develop the additional entities needed to support the relationships. Component based divide the system into components. We can reuse those components. Next is which method to choose. Number 1 is data oriented design. Data oriented design is useful for systems that process lots of data, for example database and banking application, etc. Number 2 is structured design. Structured design is useful for process-intensive systems that will be programming using a procedural language such as C. Double O method are useful for any system that will be programmed using an object-oriented language such as C++. Component-based method. Component-based methods are used for large systems that can be modularized. Every component performs its own task and do not disturb other components. If one component fails, then other work normally. Next is component-based methods. Component-based methods are used for the large system that can be modularized. Every component performs its component-based methods are used for the large system that can be modularized. Every component performs its own task and do not disturb other components. If one component fails, then other work normally. Thank you for watching this video.